Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, friends. It's Thursday, my friends. How is your day been? How has your day been? It's Thursday, my friends. I'm just going to get logged in here. Welcome into Beck's Crafting Spot. I am Becca. Let me know where you're watching from, how your day's been, and let's get crafty. I'm just pulling up my computer so I can see the comments. All right. I'm liking this new mouse I have. Say howdy ho when you hop in here. Let me know where you're watching from. I want to go ahead and finish this these ornaments really quick. I want to put some hangers on them. So I'm going to work on my hangers while I'm waiting for everybody to hop in here. And we'll get started. Let's see here. I need some clippers, snippers. Who do we have? Hey, Miss Lou. How are you? How are you, my friend? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut both of these. Thank you for scattering the buttons. I appreciate it. I'm just going to, I think I talked about starting the next Smash It or Trash It today, but I just got started on cutting the circles out last night, so I haven't been able to get any of those put together yet. So I wanted to, I'm going to go ahead and just do, I'm going to finish these ornaments that I made on Saturday by making the hangers for them, and then we're just gonna updo a sign that I found at Dollar Tree. Hi, Miss Charlotte. How are you, friend? Okay, so I'm gonna bend I bent this up a little bit to make it shorter, and I'm gonna just twist it. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side, just to I probably should be using another pair of pliers or something to hold it together, but I'm gonna try to close this in a little bit. There. I need to turn on my hot glue gun. Because I'm going to try to just push these down into that styrofoam, but I'm going to put some hot glue on there. To hold it in, so hopefully it doesn't come out. And then I'm going to use another wire to put some little buttons on it. I thought that would make it look cute and more vintagey. And this one, this one isn't too bad, I don't guess, with that Santa one, but I really feel like this one is too small. But for a little vintage ornament, I think it'll still be cute, I guess. If I had I could put like little candies around the sides or something. Or I have some snowflakes right here. Ooh, I have little snowflakes. I could add snowflakes around her to make it look, give it more oomph or whatever. Hi, Margaret. Thank you for making it. Yeah, that's going to go right down in there. So I'm just going to add hot glue to these. So it sticks down in there. Hopefully it'll stay. See, look. And then I don't know how many I would need, but I found all my little buttons, and I'm going to, oh, I can use these right here, I guess. I'm just going to use the very tip of this. And wrap this around just to make a swirl on it so the buttons will stay on. Thank you for scattering the buttons. And I'm just going to just slide them on just like that, and then I probably thought about this, I'm not sure how long ago. When did I do these? Saturday, and today's Thursday. Or no, I did this on Wednesday. Well, I must have thought about doing this last night or this morning, because I just did these last night, didn't I? just doing all different kinds of different size buttons, and since this is Christmas, I'm just doing red and green, just to make it look more. I thought this would look more vintagey, you know what I mean? And watch me not have another red one. I've got a bunch of green buttons, but all my buttons are down here on the floor because they got dumped out. They got dumped out, and so I'm not finding them. Well, darn it. I guess I could put like a beige one on, and then I'll wrap it again. And then I really want to put another red one on. So I'm just going to leave this one like this, just until I can find another red button. And I might even change. I like that little button, but it won't stay like that. It keeps spinning around. So the back's showing. But I'm just going to leave this one like this until I find another red one, and then I'll finish it off. But that looks so cute. Let me get these snowflakes on here, though. So this one will be done, except for those that last button. Oh my goodness. Okay. Every time I come on here, my computer wants to try to download some kind of thing. I'm not even sure what it is because I don't give it time to look at it. So these are like a resin, like a plastic. And I'm just going to put like 3 of them around her. That way it doesn't look so like there's so much room on it, I guess. I could have put this on Saturday or Wednesday if I would have thought of it. I didn't think of it. But that takes up some of the room. Oh yeah. You mean the button, Miss Lou? To hold it in place. That's a good idea. I like that little button. I got a bunch of these I got a bunch of these containers from the Dollar Tree so I can sort out all my buttons into colors. Like put all the oranges in here. And then that way I can try to keep them sorted and know where they all are, you know what I mean? But I'm just getting all the oranges out of this pile, and then I'll do the rest of them later because it It looks like that's what I have the most of up here is the orange. I'm just going to push these to the side so they're not in my way. But that's what I want to do with these. I want to separate all my buttons into containers with their own color, you know what I mean? And then I think on the other one, I'm going to do buttons on the other one too, but I think I'm going to change up the color and do like peaches and cream and browns, like wood or something. And I'll do a couple green. Just to have a little detail on there. And I'm going to stick this through here before I put it down into the thing. That's what I should have did with the other one. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the glue on here so I can get this stuck down in. And I love these. I think I'm gonna make more of these probably when I start doing Christmas. I'll make more of these ornaments. These are super cute. Super duper cute. And there is a little bit of glue that's oozed up out of the hole, but I can probably like cover that with some more of the snow. Let's see. I don't know what happened there, but when I put that one on, it just I wanted to fall right down on top of that green one, so may have cut this too short. I cut this wire too short, darn it. Give me just a minute. Need to fix this. There we go. Isn't that cute? So I just need to find another red one for this. So these are done now. And I think they look cute, vintage ornaments. I love them. Okay. And I was just looking at that other piece that I did last night. I don't even know what I did with this thing now, but I had that little, I had the little, stocking that I did not use. I forgot to put that on that other piece. Should I add it? I can put it right here. Should I add this? What I should have done, I should have just hung it from the stocking, from the hanger. Should I add this little stocking on here or just leave it like it is? Put it on this side. Or I can put it right here. What do y'all think? Should stocking or no stocking? Stocking or no stocking? after, let me know if I should add the stocking or no stocking, and then we'll start on tonight's craft. I knocked myself out of my page. What do y'all think? Hi, Nicholas. How are you doing tonight? Hello, 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 everyone. Let me know about the stocking. Well, while you all are deciding on that, I'm going to grab the stuff we're working on tonight. Okay, so the stocking. So should I put it on the side or hang it from the hanger on this side? Right here or over here? Which one looks better? And I'm gonna go ahead and put some tea dye stain on it too. So cute. Okay, I'm just gonna hang it from the hanger for now, and if you guys think I should put it over on the other side, then I'll glue it down. But I'm just gonna do it right here for now. I just love this. Okay, so I put it on the hanger. This is so cute with my vintage ornaments. I'm gonna have to take pictures of this for sure. I love mixed media. Okay, so for tonight, what did I do with it? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what I did with it. But the dough that we made the cookies with the other day, not dough, the air dry clay that I was working with the other day, I follow a cute Hispanic lady. Her page name is Lee Lexi Design, or Lee Lexi Creations, I think, and her name is Alejandra, I believe. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's kind of like that. Ouch, I just smashed my knee on the leg of my table. That hurt really bad. But she did a she created a piece of watermelon and made a plaque out of it. But I have this door hanger that I am going to I'm going to make look better. Hopefully, I'm going to recreate her design, but I'm going to just make it on this instead of how she did it. So it's her idea, but as long as I can find, oh, here it is, the air dry clay. I thought I was gonna I thought that I had lost it. But she had this, what do you call these things? Mold. And, so she fancied hers up with, air dry clay. And also, she used a piece of cardboard, which I am going to also use a piece of cardboard. So I'm not really worried about trying to get the glitter off of this. Usually I would use a sanding block and take the glitter off, but I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to worry about the glitter on here today. So, so I've just been working. I didn't work this past weekend. I didn't feel that great. I haven't really done anything special or anything. It poured down rain all night apparently last night. Our front yard was flooded this morning when I went to work. How's the weather in your area been? These are my cards, y'all. The ones that I've been asking you stuff on. I just take like I pull like from like different places in the deck and pull one out, and then I put them in the back here. So these are just little conversation cards, since I don't know why I can't come up with my own stuff, but sometimes a person just needs some help. And I have my green. This is Aviary. It's one of my favorite greens. And it's Debbie's Design Diary. Hey, Miss Cassie. Thank you for hopping in. Hello, 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 friend. And this is from, I get all my DIY paint I get from Lori over at miltonsdaughter.com. Excuse me. Ooh, that was nasty. And I actually just ordered some new paints, and I'm going to open them with y'all because I don't remember what colors I got. And maybe there's a new color in here I can use. But she packages all her paints up to make sure they don't leak. This is called Prairie Gray. It looks like a chocolatey color, to be honest. I'll be using that this fall. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is a top coat. This is like a sealer. Or maybe like a Mod Podge, I guess. I wanted to try it to see how it worked. So, and this is cottage color. Oh, this is Haint Blue. This is like a, has anybody ever heard of Haint Blue before? It looks like white with a tint of blue in it. It's so pretty. But, there's a, story that if anybody lives down in the South, you probably know what I'm talking about. Well, I must have thought I was out of aviary because that's what this is. And I have some right there. I know another green that I love is that gypsy green. And I think it's out of stock right now or something. That's probably the one that I needed to order. And did I order a bunch of stuff that I didn't need? Oh, this is white linen. This is probably just another white that I wanted to try. But it says artisan furniture paint, so I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look this up to see what it's used for. There's one more. Hopefully it's a color I normally would use. Oh my goodness, I must have thought I was really out of aviary because that was, I usually get the can and they were out of that size can, so I'll probably be using just my regular acrylics. And this is watermelon color, so I'll just use it. And then I don't know, I'll probably have to mix together some colors. I'll probably use aviary to color the rind, but now I need a piece of cardboard is what. cutting off the flap to this box. And I just remembered that I forgot my spray bottle. Oh my word. I have a white one somewhere, but I'm just gonna have to use this bottle, that bottle of water right there. I'm just gonna have to use it, and then I'm basically just going to use the cardboard where the actual watermelon itself is supposed to be, because the rind is going to be the clay, so I really don't need the cardboard where that's going to be, if that makes sense. Okay, hopefully this is going to work. Well, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be just fine. So I'm going to start by getting this wet. And I actually am going to use a baby wipe just to help it out a little bit. You know how to take that first layer off of cardboard, right? You just get it wet and then it should peel right off. If you could have any famous artist create a portrait of you, who would it be? and why? I don't really, to be a creator, I really don't get into art really that much. So I'd probably have to, the only person that comes to my mind is Picasso. So who would you have create a portrait of you? Okay, so this part's done. Rembrandt, not sure why. Just came to me. I'll have to look up that artist's name, or I'll have to look up their work to see what kind of art they do. I've never heard of that person, I don't think. And I might be thinking of the wrong artist. Is Picasso the one that did that, like, dark blue, it had a yellow ball and then it swirls around it? I really don't remember exactly what it looks like, but that's what's coming to my head. So I'm just taking, this is cream coat watermelon acrylic paint is what I'm gonna paint this part with. These that has white paint in it. I'm looking for my cups and I don't see where they went. I was moving some stuff around. Just do it that way, I guess. This brush is supposed to be clean, but the bristles are hard for some reason. Oh, Van Gogh. Yeah, I think you're right. Van Gogh. And who did I say? I don't even remember who I said now. Mozart. I think he's a musician. Now that I think of it. That probably may not even be who I said either. I forgot that fast. I think I'm gonna dry this paper before I paint it. Starry Night, yes. That's right. Okay. Now this might go on a little better since it's dry. I'm just getting all down in these grooves here. And I don't know if you all heard, I think when I very first came on, I mentioned that I think I had planned on starting the next Smash It or Trash It project today, but I don't have everything I need, and I just last night started making the circles for the flowers, so I'm gonna start it on Monday. I need to get a frame, and I want to get a few of the flowers started and then make a couple on Monday. And then I want to make some grungy sauce. Da Vinci did the, okay. You know your stuff, Miss Cassie. I probably have heard it before. It didn't stick in my brain for some reason. Very interesting. See, the stuff I should have learned as a teenager or kid or whatever, I was not interested in back then, and now I kind of am, and I wish I knew all that kind of stuff already. See, that is turning out to be a pretty watermelon color, isn't it? I don't want to flick paint on me, so I'm trying to be careful. Making sure all of it's covered. Miss Cassie, this is cream coat watermelon. I can't remember who. It says Delta Creative, and then it says cream coat watermelon acrylic paint. I don't remember who carries this. I'm thinking either Walmart or Hobby Lobby, but I'm not positive. Let's see. If you could have a secret talent, what would you want it to be? My secret talent I would want to have is being like Tabitha and being able to twinkle my nose and my house be clean or whatever. That'd be the best. Okay, I think this looks good. So we're just going to dry this. Superpowers. That'd be nice. That sure would be nice. All right. I'm going to try to put this in the center. And then I'm also going to try to, I'm going to put it like a little bit over the edge because I want to cut it to match the wavy part in the board. So I'm just going to try to cover this with glue. Okay. I'm hoping that the rind will cover the rest of it. I'm just going to take these little scissors . Snip this edge off real quick. almost feel like I should be using my Dremel to just like sand this down or something. Yeah, I'm getting it. It's just taking a minute. Can you see what I'm doing there? I just got this part to do. Healing powers, yeah, that'd be even better. All right. I did get some glue on the front of this, but should be fine. So there, it looks like it's been cut or chewed on or whatever. Okay, okay, now we're gonna start working on the rind. And I really wish, and I'm gonna use this because it's plastic. Thank you. I'm gonna work. Need this a little bit so it's easier to roll in here. I'm going to use this one. And I hope I have enough clay. There's that one. I'm not even sure how. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the little one too, because I'm going to I'm doing two of these. One for the green part and then one for the like the whitish yellow part. I'm not sure. Not using this one. I'm not using this one. Not sure what these things are in here. It says that they're sharpened. To be careful. I probably should just use my nail file. This is going to be so pretty. Okay, so this is going to be like the white part, and then this will be the green part. So let me see. Figure out how this is going to work. So let's see. And this will go right here. Ooh! It's gonna be pretty. So I'm probably going to have to make at least probably 3, 2 more of each. Hopefully I have enough. Hi, Miss Dawn. Hi, Miss Gayla. How's everyone doing this evening? I hope you've had a great day. Thank you, Miss Cassie. Oh, thank you. I did, I mentioned earlier that, I saw Alian, oh my goodness. I can't pronounce her name, but she's from Lee Lexi Designs, or Lee Lexi Creations. And, she made a watermelon using a mold and clay. So this idea I got from her, but she made like a plaque with hers and just made a little piece of watermelon. And I decided to change up this board or watermelon sign I got from Dollar Tree. So Aliana, maybe is her name. I can't remember. Hello, 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 friend. I hope you're doing well. But this is using this acrylic rolling thing. It makes it a lot easier to do this. Yeah, I should have enough to get them done. I'm using this mailer. Works pretty well with this clay too. It's not sticking. Alright, so here's the second one. Whoops. So we'll just connect these two together. Okay. There's with the second one on. I should just need one more. And I'm going to kind of like notch them together so they look like they're all one piece too. So let's see. If you could replace your hands with any object, what would you choose? Replace your hands with any object. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. That's kind of a hard one. What would you want instead of hands? I don't even know. I know, I kind of like my hands too. Scissor hands, like Edward Scissorhands. I have no clue what I would want instead of hands. Topanga wants her hands to be a pillow. She's silly. The next one, if you could travel back in time, which era would you visit and why? I think I think I would go back to, I don't know what era it's called, but probably the early 1900s. Just because you could wear real, I don't know, I liked the vintage attire back then. A hook, like Captain Hook. Yes. Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking too, Miss Cassie. The what the flapper girls, is that the ones where they wore those real fringy dresses? I love that. Okay. There she is. Okay. So, I just dried it out a little bit. I just kind of smashed it together a little bit with my finger. This clay is going to take 24 to 48 hours to dry. I don't know that, I don't know if I glue it down right now if it'll stay. Okay, Miss Cassie, you have a good night. Get some good sleeps, friend. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. And if it doesn't work, the worst that'll happen is it just won't be sticking when I look at it in a couple days. So I'll just re-glue it down if I need to. And it is supposed to, it's also supposed to be dry when you paint it as well, but you can paint it while it's still wet. That's why I was trying to blow dry it a little bit. To try to dry it out a little. Okay, there she is so far. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and paint this. Even though it's not dry yet, it should be fine. And we probably will, work on this again also on Monday before I start the smash it or trash it, because I'm gonna want to distress it, and I want it to be dry, completely dry when I do that. This is so pretty. I'm so glad I caught her video so I could see how she did hers. I already had the clay because I had purchased it for another craft, and then I ended up using it for those cookies that I made a couple weekends ago. And but I did end up ordering this mold and the acrylic rolling pin thing because I wanted to do this. So if you know anybody that loves watermelons, you can make this for them. Or it may be in, this one may be in my auction, which I was supposed to be getting ready to do that this weekend, and I don't think that's going to happen because I have not worked on any of my stuff. I haven't gotten anything together yet. I've just got too many projects going on right now. And I'm kind of nervous about, thank you, Miss Gayla. I'm kind of nervous about doing one, because I've never done one before. This mold really makes it look really pretty. I love how it's turning out. I'm going to have to figure out a color for this inside part. Because it's like a whitish yellow color, I think. Or whitish green. I don't know. I think I'm going to antique it. I think I mentioned that. Put some antiquing glaze on it after it's dry real good. I can't believe it's almost fall already. I know that there's 365 days in a year and 24 hours in a day, but it seems like the older you get, I swear time speeds up so fast. It's like if you blink, you miss everything. For sure. Does anybody have anything planned for this weekend? Does anybody ever have any family reunions? I haven't been to a family reunion in years. Almost done with this area. I reckon it doesn't matter that if I didn't get all the spots. I guess it doesn't really matter since I'm going to be using the antiquing stain. Then that'll get down in those nooks and crannies and And, oh, what am I thinking of? I'm going to put some of this, just a tad, in the, there's white in this, cup, so I'm just gonna try to see what color I can make with it. Well, that's not doing what I want it to, so that's not gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to mix. I think I'm gonna have to create a concoction. That's what I'm trying to say here. I know that's a green, a bright green. Oh, yuck. Well, that's not what I was trying to come up with. I am looking for my white. Is that it? The only thing I can do is try it, and then it's only paint, so if it doesn't look good, I can always see the color in my I still feel like it's more of a white color. white with a tint of yellow. Does that color look good? What do you think? I think after I get this, well, I still need to antique this, so we'll be finishing this on Monday before I start the smash it or trash it project that Aaron gave me to do. I could have used a bigger brush, but I felt like using the smaller one might help me get down in the nooks and crannies a little easier. Yeah, I can see the green. It has some spots I missed, so but I should be able to cover that up with the brown antiquing stain. I am. I don't know what I was going to say. I ran out of cards to ask you guys. Oh, did anybody, oh yeah, I did ask that question. I just have this inside here that I'm trying to get done, and then I should be golden. And I have a feeling that when this dries, I'm gonna have to re-glue it, reattach it, because it feels like it's coming up. It's not sticking, which is fine. But just cleaning my brushes out with this. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Take those in and put them in some cleaner. But this is what I have done so far. And it looks really cute, but I want the clay to dry really well so I can get it securely attached, and then I'll be able to stain it. And I'm gonna add some black buttons for the seeds. So I'll do that on Monday, and then we will start on our Smash It or Trash It project. And that's gonna be a 2-nighter as well. So I'll start it on Monday and finish it on Thursday next week. All right. So I hope you all had a wonderful week, and I am not in an event this weekend, so I will see you all again on Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you all have a great weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. You guys have a good night and a great weekend. And stay crafty. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.